You've never played TF2 before, so what is Pyro-Vision? Pyro-Vision is how the character, the Pyro, perceives the world. We as players can also perceive the world in the same way through various cosmetic items and weapons, one of them including Pyro-Vision goggles. Normally when you play the game, even as Pyro, you see the game somewhat like this. But when you're wearing the goggles or have any of these items equipped, you can access Pyroland, which is also available on any of these maps, and looks a little more like this. This update wasn't until the Pyromania update in 2012 when they also released the Meet the Pyro video. In this video we see the Pyro single-handedly demolishing an entire blue base. The mercenaries on his own team are afraid of him, and the spy even says one shudders to imagine what inhuman thoughts lie behind that mask. What dreams of chronic and sustained cruelty? Which we immediately cut to what Pyro sees, and they see a beautiful candy land with the song Do You Believe in Magic playing in the background. Their flamethrower is now shooting bubbles and rainbows, and they now also have a giant lollipop that they want to give to this blue baby heavy, and so they do that. And this little blue scout also wants some bubbles, so they oblige. And the little medic's playing hide and seek. Oh, but Pyro found you! Some bubbles for you too. Pyro's just having a grand old time with the blue babies. I mean, what a lovely day at the blue base. They all had so much fun together. Again, in order to access this version of the game, you do need to be wearing the cosmetics, even if you are Pyro. As you can see here, the lenses are more blue when Pyro-Vision is activated. But we learn in the comics that this is normally how Pyro perceives the world. Typically things are gray and dull. There's not a lot that brings color to their world, but something that brings the most color to their world is fire. There's even a scene in the comics where there's bears attacking our main characters, and Pyro sees the bear as the fire safety bear. That of course tells Pyro, hey, let's not start a fire, which makes Pyro mad. So Pyro kills the safety bear. So yeah, long story short, Pyro-Vision is basically the candy land of Team Fortress 2. Not only does it visually change things, it changes the hit sounds and the death screams. If you kill as Pyro in Pyroland, when the enemy character dies, they start laughing. You can burn a scout to death and it'll just be like, ha 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 ha. It's kind of creepy, honestly. Everything's also sunshine and rainbows, so that's fun. One of my favorite things about Pyro-Vision though is it changes the signs as well. So anything that says like control point, respawn, things like that, it just says